in a group like this, once in a while, there's a person, or two, or a few, that says, you know what, I don't care. I don't care what people say, people that are more attractive and not attractive, people that are smarter and not smarter, people that are richer and maybe, I don't care about any of that. And they're kind of, we recognize them because they're kind of countercultural. They sit where they want to sit, and they don't care who tells them to do whatever. They say what they want. They dress the way they want to dress. They act the way they want to act. They don't care about other people's standards, other people's approvals, other people's, And I think if you're like that kind of person, I think that's very courageous of you. That's there's a lot of power to you in that. But sometimes the reason why certain people are like that, and the reason why we try to be like that, is because we want to be free from other people's approval, other people's standards, because and the reason why we want to be free from it is because we know that we're fakers. We know that we're imposters. We know that we are trying so hard to create an image of ourselves that we know it's not real. I mean, clearly, obviously, the social media is kind of the easiest way because it's digital, it's not real life stuff. But so like, the Instagram that always has, all these perfect pictures, and then you don't realize, all the, we know this, right? The pictures in Instagram, don't often mimic all the ugly things, the broken things that are missing even from the background, even from around the corner where they're cut off. But we do this all the time in our lives too. We put on a face when we go to school, we put on a face when we're at home even. I mean, we do this less at home than in the family, but we do this at home too. We put an image of who we are, of how we dress, how we talk, how secure we are in ourselves, how happy we are with our lives. We create this image and we work every day to keep it up. All of us do this. But once in a while, there's someone that says, I can't do it anymore. I can't give it anymore. And all of the rest of us look at him and kind of wish we could be like that too, because we all know that we're all faking it. We're all creating this image. And deep down inside, we're all broken. We all don't measure up. We aren't cool enough. We aren't pretty enough. We aren't tall enough, or short enough, or thick enough, or thin enough, or whatever. And we're all unsatisfied with who we are. We're all broken inside. And so we work so hard to cover that up. And we look at people who appear like they don't care and say, well, I wish I could be like that. But in reality, the reason why is because we're still holding on to those standards. We just want to not care anymore. But that's why this story is so beautiful. It's because it's not just David. It's not just that God came and chose David out of these brothers. Because it's not just that he chose him out of these youngest brothers to become king, but God was getting the people of Israel ready for the ultimate king. See, 1,000 years later, people were told again, go to the town that David is from. Go to Bethlehem. And at Bethlehem, you'll find a new king there. This king, he's not going to be impressive on the outside. He comes as a baby. He comes as a carpenter's son. His mom got pregnant before she was even married. But this king will be everything that he's supposed to be on the inside. He'll be after God's heart. Even though he'll be basically homeless for years, he'll have a bunch of random misfit, quote-unquote, followers after him. He'll hang out with the losers and the outcasts of societies, people like prostitutes, cheaters, and basically the equivalent of druggies. This will be his social crowd. He'll die as a criminal, a convicted criminal. They'll strip him completely naked and then nail him on a tree using real nails to execute him. And everyone will desert him. This person has no majesty, no beauty about him. It's nothing. He does none of those things that we chase after every single day. The likes, the followers, the achievements, the social standing, the money. But he has what counts on the inside. A heart after the Lord, a heart after God. And he will be the real king. This descendant from David will be the ultimate king. And he does this for you. You see, if you understand that, if you realize that that is what kingship, that's what Jesus is, and he does this for you, how are you going to look at these things in your life? How are you going to look at other people and these things in their lives? Because God doesn't look at the outside. He looks after the inside. After people that have his heart. A heart after the Lord. Let's pray.